This is my very first YouTube video. I'm so excited. I'm gonna try to get this down as best as I can. How do I intro? Should I step into it? What's up, guys? Hey! Welcome to my very first YouTube video. Welcome to my channel, Pambition. My name is Pam, and I am so excited to finally be starting my YouTube channel. I've been sitting on this for at least 2 years. So here we are starting it, and I don't want to waste any of your time, so I'm gonna get right to it. What I'm going to be going over in this video today as my very first video, the first thing I'm going to talk about today is what is this channel going to be about? If this channel is for you, who I am, my mission, why this stuff is so important, my goal with this channel, and how you can get involved. So let's dive right in. Okay, so the first thing, what is this channel going to be about? Well, simply put, I'm going to take two extremely important, if not the most important facets of any human being's life, yours included, and I'm going to marry the two because it is so vitally important. Okay, I cannot stress that enough. The first one is fitness and nutrition, which I have been doing for 10 years. I'll get to that in a bit. And the second one, which is literally plaguing all of us, is mental and emotional health and well-being. And we're doing this on this channel. And I'm so excited to dive into it and share all the things that I've learned and my own journey and ways that I've helped people. That's what this channel is going to be about. Fitness and nutrition meets mental and emotional health. Okay, so basically health on the outside and health on the inside. Okay, so how do you know if this channel is for you? Well, if you haven't figured out that it's for you based off of what I originally said, then if you identify with any of the following statements, then this channel is for you. And of course, I want you to subscribe. This channel is for you if you are in any amount of pain, internal pain, physical pain, if you are dealing with any kind of like mental, emotional stuff right now and you're really struggling through, this channel is for you. If you're having a hard time getting a fitness routine going or figuring out your nutrition, this channel is for you. If you're having a hard time deciphering why you can't deal with really heavy emotions like your anger, this channel is for you. If you are struggling with your relationships, whether it's friendships, family, your partner, this channel is for you. If you are having a hard time processing your trauma, or you've barely become aware of your trauma, or you don't even know where to start in dealing with your trauma, this channel is for you. If you have nobody else to talk to, or there's nobody you feel like you can relate with in terms of all the stuff that you're going through, this channel is for you. There's so much I'm going to be going over. I wish I had all the time to go over it in this video, but alas, I want to keep it nice and short in due time. But if you have a lot going on up here and you don't know how to process, or you're trying to process, or you feel like you're doing it by yourself, or you're just in the thick of it and you don't want to keep doing it by yourself, please subscribe and welcome to this channel. I hope to be some sort of guiding light in anything in regards to your fitness, nutrition, mental, and emotional health. Okay, so who am I? If you don't know me and you've never seen me before, then hi. My name is Pam. You can also call me, hold for plane. Boop. My name is Pam. You can call me Pambition. You can also call me Coach Pam, or just Coach, or whatever other nickname might come to mind, but those are the ones that I tend to go by. I have been a fitness and nutrition coach for the last 10 years. I reside here in Los Angeles. I came out here to go to film school. I'm also a filmmaker. That's a whole side thing. And I have learned so much in these last 10 years, not only working in person with people in the gym with their own physical bodies, but I started to realize how much their mental abilities was tied to that. I mean, we all know generally, right? Like, you want to be in a good mental headspace, and that's how we can keep moving with our goals and blah, blah, blah. And I know we've all experienced the trainers or people on, you know, influencers or social media talking about like you need to just develop your discipline. You need to just push through. You need to just, and I'm realizing there is not enough empathy and compassion for people that are genuinely trying to have physical health while they're struggling with their mental and emotional health. It's really hard when you're depressed, when you are dealing with your trauma, when you are really going through it, to also care about going to the gym or moving your body when you just want to lay down because everything feels so overwhelming, you can't even deal. If that resonates with you at all, I have been there personally. I'm so excited to share my story again in due time, but this is what this is gonna be about. So in me coaching for the last 10 years and helping people with their nutrition, there's so many things that people, you know, the fad diets and everything else that people need to follow. At the end of the day, it's about really finding what works for you. But how do you even figure that out? So there's a fitness and nutrition aspect of who I am and what, you know, the knowledge and expertise I'm gonna be bringing to this table, as well as my own personal experience of dealing with my mental and emotional health and well-being. And I had to go over and heal a lot of childhood trauma. I am a first-generation American born to 2 immigrants. I am a Latina, and there's just a lot that I had to unpack. And you know, we all have pain. We're all carrying something. We all have some form of trauma. And I think the biggest thing that I realized is, yes, awareness is key, and awareness is an amazing step, but it's just really the first one to me. After that is the doing, and the doing is the hard part. But the doing is where the healing comes from. And I did a lot of doing, so much doing. It was so hard. I felt like I was gonna die. And so I want to share that. And if you're going through that and you're in this process right now, like, stick with me. I would love to help get in the thick of how this stuff really helped me and the things that I did. And I was in therapy for a while, and I ended up picking up tools that helped me outside of therapy just because I was so desperate to figure it out now, because the pain was too much to bear. I just couldn't do it. And so I did go through a time in my life where I gained about 50 pounds, and I fell into this deep fog, and I don't even know if I would call it a depression, but I genuinely just felt lost. I felt like I lost a bit of my identity, and I gained a bunch of weight, and I lost my passion for fitness. Now that I've gone through this whole healing process, I have now regained that back, and it's been insane. I've dropped 30 pounds. Again, I'll talk about that later, but it's just been this insane journey. And I'm just at a point right now where I'm absorbing so much information. I read daily, and I am just hungry for knowledge all day, every day. And I just can't contain all of this and this healing that I've been able to provide for myself without sharing it with people. And so I just feel really compelled to share this with everybody and to start a community of people who want to take care of themselves physically on the outside and internally as well, between our mental, emotional health and our fitness and nutrition. And so I'm going to be talking about all 4 of those things. They're so interconnected. They're connected on a much deeper level than we even know about. I mean, I feel like I'm just going to be scratching the surface here. So with all that being said, the next thing I want to share is my mission. So my mission is to help people really focus on healing themselves on the inside. And really what I mean by that is your mental and emotional health. And when you learn how to be in control of yourself, you're able to control your thoughts. You're able to really deal with yourself on an emotional level. You're able to emotionally regulate, have emotional maturity, have a high emotional IQ, be able to deal with yourself, right? And that even ties back to like your trauma and how you're dealing with your triggers, things like that. So when we're able to have self-mastery, essentially, then we can really control our outside. And when we're able to have self-mastery and essentially have that inner control, which is truly freedom, I'll get to that later as well. And so when we're able to have that self-mastery, that inner control, like true control over yourself, which is just like the most free thing you can do for yourself. I will have a whole video about that. So when you have that inner control, then it's really easy to deal with our physical being. And so if you're having an emotional day or you're stressed or whatever, there's still going to be a way for you to know to deal with yourself in a physical way, whether it's still moving your body or it's choosing healthier things to put in your body, right? There's so many times where we'll get stressed, we'll get upset, we'll get triggered, whatever, life spirals. And what do? We stop moving our bodies and we put bad things in our bodies, and therefore it perpetuates this feeling, because now we're physically feeling not good on top of mentally and emotionally not feeling good. And so we need to figure out how to attack all four of those. The mental and emotional has to be a part of the physical and the nutrition. My mission is to help all of you, whoever is listening to this, whoever is subscribing and wants to hop on this ride and journey with me. My mission is to help as many people as possible heal and regain control of themselves on the inside, to regain control of themselves on the outside physically, so that they can have all around health and healing and growth, empowerment, all of the things. Because once you have that, once you have your ability to master your thoughts and your emotions, and then you're able to put yourself in a really great physical place, imagine what you could do after that. Imagine how you could take on the world, your world. Imagine how you could deal with people. Imagine how much better of a mother or a father, a brother or a sister, or a daughter or a son, how much better of a person you would be for people around you, a better friend, a better coworker, a better boss. Like, the possibilities are endless because you have mastered yourself. Your outside world and things beyond your control no longer control you. They no longer control how you respond to things, because you have inner control and mastery. And listen, I was one out of control bitch, okay? I really need to put that shit out there. I was out of control for a long time. Like, my anger and my need to control, I was out of control. And there's just been a wild, long, 4+ year journey that I've gone through to come to the other side. And I just now want to give so much empathy and compassion and love to as many people as possible. And my heart is just completely opened up, and my mind is open, and there's just a lot of peace that I have, and I can't keep all this to myself. So I really just want to share this, and so that's my mission, is to really help people heal on the inside and take care of themselves on the outside, so that they can take on their world in a much better way than we've been managing. Because hello, the way we deal right now, everyone's in pain, and it's just not okay. So the next thing is, why is this stuff important? I do kind of touch on that before, but basically this stuff is important because we are all just walking along in life right now in a bunch of fucking pain. We're all in pain. We are all dealing with trauma or haven't dealt with trauma. We're all aware of some level of it, and some of us have gone to the route of healing, and some of us are going through therapy, and some of us are trying. A lot of us are flailing all over the place, not knowing which way is up. Where do I go from here? How do I fix this? What do I do? And we just sit in our suffering with no light at the end of the tunnel. And it's a really scary, daunting, lonely, sad place to be. And a lot of people feel alone. A lot of people. And they feel lost, and they don't really know where to go. And you're just living life like this every single day. So why the fuck would you care about your body, or whether you're eating a cheeseburger or not? I love cheeseburgers, by the way. So that's why this stuff is important, because there has to be healing within us. And there's this huge new movement. I mean, it's been going on for a long time, but I feel like it's really hitting the masses now, of overall healing, and I'm loving it. I feel like, okay, I'm diving in. So we now know we need to heal. A lot of people still don't know if they need to heal, what they need to heal, and if they know what to heal, how do you do it? How do you do it? That's why this stuff is important. I want to help people get out of their drudgery. I want to help people wake up. And I just mean wake up in terms of wake up to face your pain. And once you face your pain, oh my gosh, so much, honestly, the possibilities are endless. Yes, I'll just say that. Okay, I need to wrap this up because I feel like it's going too long. My goal with this channel is honestly to truly build a really fucking cool community. Like, I love community. I've thrived in community my whole life. As a fitness coach, I coach CrossFit, and for anyone that does CrossFit, even if you hate on it, that's fine. But we really loved community, and I loved every gym that I coached at. Like, building the community was my absolute most favorite thing to do, and community is so important, and I think all of us as human beings just want to feel like we belong. And so I'm building a community, and I'm inviting you to join, and I hope you subscribe and start to be like part of the group. So that's my goal with this channel, is to simply build a community of like-minded folks who honestly are just looking to heal and deal mentally and emotionally and have that connect to their physical health. All right, so last but not least, how can you get involved and how can you be a part of all this? So first, thank you for watching this video. If you made it this far, subscribe. I am a brand new YouTuber. This is my first video, so hit that subscribe button. I would absolutely love that. Hit the notification bell. My goal right now is to release one video a week, and so you should be receiving those. I have not locked down the days just yet, but definitely once a week. And I have a newsletter. So if you head to the description of this video, you'll see the link to click and join my newsletter. It's a weekly newsletter. It's gonna go over all things that I talk about, whether it be through expanding on the video or my blog or whatever else I have going on. And join me and find me on Instagram. You can find me at Pambition. And I look forward to seeing you guys, and I'm just excited. I have some really fun stuff in the works. Say hi, send me a DM that you saw me and found me on my YouTube channel, subscribe to my newsletter, hit subscribe to this channel, and I cannot wait to see you guys next week. All right, let's fucking do this.